Americans cannot afford groceries anymore, cannot afford a basic living. Let's speak specifically on groceries though. Have you noticed when you go to the grocery store, nobody has a full cart no more? Most people are getting the items that they need for that day, living day by day. As they get more money, they can get more groceries. Have you noticed that? You don't see people with 2 or 3 baskets no more. You don't even see people with their basket halfway filled up no more. People are in and out. They got a list of what they need, or don't even got a list. They got it in their head. This, and this. This is all I can afford. This is going to afford me another day of living, surviving, staying alive. Hey, y'all noticed that? That's what this video is about. Before we get into it, family, you already know what to do. And if you're brand new, 2 thumbs up this video so YouTube can push this content out. Smash subscribe to join the tribe and ring the post notification bell as well. All right, let's get into it.
Holy cow. I just got back from Target. I'm in my car in the parking lot, just decompressing about all the money I spent and the little bit of bags that I have. $180 for some like bananas, peanut butter, frozen waffles, creamer, milk, just like basic things that should not cost this much. And I am like really good at price hunting, finding the best deals, clipping coupons. But I didn't have time today. It was just like, let's run in and grab some things really quick that we need. And yeah, $180 later, I am hurting for what I bought and what I got. It's just outrageous. I think I'm in denial a lot of times about just how high prices are right now in our grocery stores. And I have 2 kids and they eat a lot, and I don't want to feed them like the junk food and the quick processed stuff. But even that has gone up, like frozen meals and stuff. It's just outrageous. I just don't know how we're surviving, but we are. I mean, you know, we've been doing it and we will get through it. But I guess when I stay in my little like isolation hub at home and then I just pick what I want online, I'm not actually going into the grocery store and seeing all the prices of everything. It's not so overwhelming.
People are surviving, but are barely surviving. They're just scraping by.
So yeah, maybe I learned a lesson, like don't go shopping in the store. Just got to stay with my Instacart and I'll just live in denial forever.
I need to show you what just cost me $90 at the grocery store because I'm absolutely flabbergasted. This economy is insane. So I got toilet paper, paper towels, Drano because my bathtub is clogged, Tide Pods, shower cleaner, and Cheez-Its because I need a little snack. This cost me $89. $89. And boomers are like, why can't you afford to buy a house? Because this costs $89. I'm convinced I'll never retire.
It is $300 every time I go to Walmart. Is anyone else questioning how everyone's affording life? And I buy healthy stuff. I didn't buy any drinks today. Literally got stuff that we will use this week. I did get new grips for baking because I've been baking a lot and the other ones are disgusting. But how are we affording life? Just curious because what the
Is anyone else noticing their grocery bill going up a lot? Because I shop at Sprouts 90% of the time. And I used to spend about $100 for 2 bags of groceries. That would probably be roughly 2 to 3 days worth of food for me and my family. And that's gone from $100 to like $140, $150.
She's spending $150 for 2 to 3 days worth of groceries for the family. And this is why people that have high incomes are still struggling. Look at the cost of groceries. $150 the last 2 to 3 days. Drop in the comment section below how much are you spending every single week or every 2 to 3 days on groceries for you. If you got a family, comment how much for the family.
And that's a big jump. I mean, I know tariffs and everything going into effect, prices are supposed to rise, but that's a lot. That's like a 50% increase in the span of, I don't know, 5 months, 6 months. Just wondering if anyone else is noticing that. And by the way, how are people affording this? Like, if you're someone who needs to be on a strict grocery budget every month, like, how do you account for that? That's a huge price increase.
This is $73. This is a problem. This should be no more than $30.
I just got home from the food store and I didn't have time to process how much money I spent. So let's break it down. I went to Target and I spent $137. Then I went to ShopRite and spent $551, totaling $688. We are a family of 3, me, my husband, and my almost 2-year-old. All the things that I got, most of it was like, household products, face wash, things like that. Things that were like buy 3 for whatever, like cheaper, blah, blah, blah. I also got other stuff too, fruits, vegetables, meat, bread, eggs, cheese, like stuff like that. Things that like we go through every single day. I come home, I show my husband everything I bought. He's like, whoa, this is very overwhelming. How much money did you spend? I tell him, and he was like, needless to say, he left, went for a bike ride so he can, just take his mind off how much money that I just spent at the food store.
He really took that bike ride because he was like, man, he was about to go off on her. He's like, let me chill out. You just spent almost $700. That ain't in the budget. See, this is the thing. She said she went to the store and didn't process how much she spent. That's a luxury within itself, though. That's in this economy, that's like a flex because some people, they can't do that. They have to tally each and every single item. You got to add it up on the calculator as you go to make sure you got enough. You don't want to get to that register and that card declines. You don't have enough. Or you get to that register and you got to put a couple items back. Okay, we're going to see if we can get these ones. Right? We might get these. These the needs. These are the maybes. Maybe we'll get them if we can. More people going to fall into that category. Budgeting every single item. So if you are not right now, you still doing all right. Sad as it sounds.
Seriously, I'm just checking in on all those that are struggling right now. I want to know how you do it because this is insane. For $49 in Chilliwack, you get a loaf of bread, 5 bananas, 2 packs of sandwich meat. Everything here was on sale except for the milk. Chicken, milk, noodles, and bread. That's it. $49. This is crazy.
$17.33. That's how much I paid today for this coffee. I'm here and I'm just adding some numbers together and doing my budget because you know what? Today I asked my husband, where's the money? We're making the best we've ever made. Both earners, both incomes, good incomes and everything. And we don't have money. We're living paycheck to paycheck basically. So I put the numbers together and I decided to look at my budget. On June the 2nd, 2023, and I'm going to try to insert somewhere here the photo I took a shot of, how much I paid for it. On June the 2nd, 2023, the same exact coffee was $9.92. It's almost doubled in 2 years. Of course, my salary hasn't doubled. My income has not doubled. It went up a little bit, but certainly nowhere near that. And I don't know where my money goes. Every month, I'm struggling.
Boy, I'm glad I don't got no coffee addiction. I don't even like coffee. I stick with my tea. That tea will last you a while. And it costs way less, don't it? You can go to the dollar store and get you some tea. You can go to Walmart and get you some tea. You're paying anywhere from $1 to about $4 or $5 for a box of tea. At $18 for the coffee, I'm good on it. I'm glad I'm not a coffee connoisseur.
Going to the store isn't even cheaper anymore. Like, I was hungry and I was like, let me save some money. I'm not going to eat out. Let me just go to the store and buy some stuff. Tell me why it was $22. Mind you, I did buy this big bag of chips, but still, how is this $22? Like, fuck, I'm just going to go to McDonald's next time. Excuse me for trying to save money.
Listen, y'all, so I just finished grocery shopping, and for those tiddlywinks of groceries that you see there, I think it's like, what, 3 or 4 bags back there? This bullshit was $79, bro.
Way that boy Cock Diesel, that $79 not gonna last him till tonight. That boy is a bulk eater, I can tell. That's gonna last him the rest of the day. He gotta wake up tomorrow and spend another $79.
How is 4 bags of groceries $80? And you know what I bought? I bought like 3 bags of blueberries. Blueberries, dude. Some raspberries, which was like less than 2 pounds of raspberries. I think it's like 24 ounces or some shit. Some pre-workout that was on clearance. And some miscellaneous bullshit, bro. 3 to 4 bags of groceries, $80. How? How the is everything so fucking expensive, bro? I don't know how this is gonna get fixed. I'm driving a clapped out car, as you can see. I'm not a a man of finer taste. I'm a very simple man, and I live fairly frugal, I would say, for the most part. Dude, $100 used to get you, bro. I sound like a geriatric person. I'm 27. Dude, I remember having $100 used to mean something. And now, bro, it barely gets you 3 or 4 bags of groceries, bro. How, bro? This is not even... I haven't bought any protein, any meats, nothing yet. This is just miscellaneous bullshit for the week. How is that $80, bro? What the f***?
Groceries are...
I was really playing when I said it's going to last them the rest of the day. $80 to last him for the rest of the week for his groceries. But look, like you said, he didn't even get his protein or nothing. Don't let those 3 to 4 bags fool you either. I guarantee his pre-workout probably was in one bag. If you haven't noticed, or maybe you have noticed, what the cashiers are doing, they think they slick too. They'll put one or two items in the bag, make it look like you got more items than you do. That got to be done strategically to have people not complain as much. If they really bagged it the right way, you would have 1-2 bags. They put 1 item per bag, so you're walking out with 6 bags, but that's really only equivalent to 1 or 2 bags. You see what I'm saying?
so expensive in Hawaii. I'm going to show you the top 5 most expensive things. First, we're going to start off with milk because it's what I buy the most of. Every single gallon is $8. And if you want organic, it's $9 for a half a gallon. Honestly, in some stores, it's almost $10 a gallon. I do head to Costco, but I can't always get there. The second item that's the most expensive, I would say, is eggs. I know on the mainland you can get them for a couple dollars for a dozen, but here, 18 for 11, non-GMO for 8, organic are 12, 13.49. Curious how much eggs are where you live. The third most expensive item is cereal. It's like $8 to $10 a box here. Cheerios, kind of stuff, like
$8.99 to $11.99 for a box of cereal. Oh nah, if I had kids and cereal costs $8.99 to $11.99, they not gonna know what cereal is. Somebody be like, yeah, I had some cereal for breakfast. They're gonna be like, what's that? Oh no, we're not allowed to eat that. I mean, I probably wouldn't allow them to eat it anyway because it's terrible for you. Starting the day off with a full bowl of sugar, that's terrible within itself. Paying $8.99 to $11.99 for chemicals. Chemical food that does not nourish your body. In actuality, it give you a sugar addiction. It give you a sugar rush. Your kids bouncing off the walls by the time they get in class. Then you wonder why your kid's so bad and always in trouble.
11. Number 4 is meat. Chicken and beef could easily run you $20 to $30 depending on what you're getting. Steaks, 31. 5 pounds of ground beef, 32. Chicken thighs is 25. If you want to see organic, 15 for 1.4. Number 5 is fresh fruit. My son goes through it like there is no tomorrow. Let me show you like a bag of apples or like grapes. Apples are $4.99 a pound. Sugar bee is $7.99. Oranges is $8. All the grapes are $5 a pound. $7 for strawberries, $9 for blueberries. I'm curious how much those top 5 things are where you live.
Drop in the comment section below how much do those top 5 items that she just named cost in your city and state. Let's see the difference. Some people, after this video, they might move closer to you. They might be your neighbor soon. Real talk.
I just came from Walmart. How are people affording groceries? People with 6 kids who are getting, I don't know, some minimal amount for snack. I just shopped for myself and my husband, and I'm going to show you, it's not a lot of food. I got some ripe bananas, 3 mangoes, some plums, and honestly, I haven't been here, so this is like my first shopping coming back from vacation. I literally only got some of these protein shakes. I got some kale, organic spinach, eggs, oranges, creamer. Like, this is my fridge. I just got all of these. Not even this. This was left here by the tenants, right? Now, I got this pico de gallo, this bacon, thick cut, the sabra, and the cheese, and the 1 pound of turkey. 1 pound. It was $245. How are some people making it? People who are making $30,000 a year, $40,000 a year, paying rent, paying for a car, having to pay for all the little necessities, and then buying food. And this was Walmart. Like, how?
Let's answer that one too. If you make $30,000-$40,000 per year, how are you making it in this economy with food being so high, especially if you got a family? Also, even if you make more than that, how are you surviving with 4 to 6 kids plus? I don't know how nobody got 4 to 6 kids plus right now and are affording for them 4 to 6 kids to eat. It's crazy. You know, people not having kids nowadays due to the fact that groceries are too expensive. A lot of people get their kids took. They'd be malnutrition, coming to school starving, just because the family don't make enough. All right, I appreciate y'all for watching. Peace to my Hebrew family. Shalom.